welcome back to the Anova Peterson Life with Cancer YouTube channel. My name is Evie. This is day 5 of our Pilates series. For today's workout, we're going to start with a warm-up. We're going to be doing some standing exercises focused on our upper body muscles, and then we're going to finish off with some exercises using a chair where we're going to be focusing more on lower body and our core. Go ahead and join me whenever you're ready. We're just going to start with our warm-up. We're going to start standing, making sure our feet are about shoulder width apart. We can have a slight knee bend just so we feel super supported throughout our whole body, and making sure throughout this whole workout that we're maintaining good posture and bracing our core. So for our first thing, we're just going to start off taking some deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. It's really important to connect our breathing through our exercises. So even when we're working hard, focusing on those deep breaths. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and add in an arm raise as we inhale. And bring those arms down as we exhale. You can go ahead and stay here, or if you'd like to, as we're raising our arms, you can go ahead and do a calf raise coming up onto the balls of your feet and lowering back down. Starting to feel that full body connection and control. Not forgetting to inhale, hold, and exhale. We're going to do one more here. And exhale. Go ahead and relax. We're going to switch it up and do some just gentle arm swings, but you can either just kind of swing our arms back and forth, or if you'd like to kind of add in a slight twist, so we're feeling this a little bit more in our core. Warming up our upper body and our core. Just moving however feels comfortable. Starting to get that blood flowing. Relaxing our arms. We're going to do a couple more. And go. Next, we are going to focus on some upper body strength. So for this section, if you'd like to use a set of light weights, you're welcome to, but you can also do all of these exercises without weights, so whatever you feel comfortable with or have, it will work for these exercises. So for our first movement, we're going to kind of get into that same standing position that we were doing for our warm-up. So again, feet shoulder width apart, slight knee bend, upright posture, bracing our core for every single exercise. You're going to start with your hands by your sides. Your palms are going to be facing your body, and we're just going to do some lateral raises. So you can go ahead and lift your arms and lower. For this exercise, only moving in that range of motion that is comfortable, so you can go however high you need to. Again, just moving our arms straight to the side and lowering. Nice and controlled. Good. We're going to do a few more. Keep pushing. Starting to feel those muscles really working. You guys got it. Couple more. 2. And 1. Good job. Relax those arms. We're going to go right into our next movement, which is called an around the world. So you can go ahead and face your palms to the front. holding those weights, we're gonna want our elbows to be not locked out. We want them to be soft, not too bent either. And you're just going to bring those weights around in a circle motion, meeting at the top and lowering. Again, for this exercise, only going as high as is comfortable to you, whether that's just here and lowering, just whatever you need today. You'll still be using those muscles and really feeling this by the end. You guys got it. Again, moving our weights in a circle motion. If you're going all the way to the top, making sure that even as you're raising your arms, you're not raising your shoulders, you're keeping those shoulders relaxed and in a neutral position. Great job, guys. Keep pushing, making sure you're not rocking back and forth, but in that super stable position. We're gonna do a few more. Don't forget those deep breaths. Inhale as you raise, and exhale. We're gonna do 2 more. Final push here, you guys got it. Last one. Amazing job. And we'll go ahead and relax. We're gonna take a quick break. So if you're using weights, you can go ahead and put those weights down. Shake out your arms at all if you need to. Whatever stretching you need. We're gonna do 2 more upper body exercises. So take a break for however long you need, and whenever you're ready, you can grab those weights again. Or again, do these without weights. It's totally up to you. We're gonna start off with a bicep curl. So again, we're gonna want our palms facing the front, arms by our sides, same standing position. And you're just gonna curl your arms up, keeping our elbows in line with our body. Moving super slowly and controlled. Again, feel free to do this without the weights. Making sure as we're lifting our arms, we're not rocking back at all, but we're staying still, only moving our arms. Keep going. We're going to be doing a few more. Not forgetting to have a slight knee bend, so we're super stable. We're gonna do 2 more. Moving at your own pace, making sure we're having that nice control. And rest. Good job. We have 1 more upper body movement. We're gonna be doing what's called a serve the platter. So you're gonna want your arms slightly out to the side with a nice elbow bend, so not here, but a little bit farther open. And you're just gonna want to extend your arms out and bring it back in. You don't need to lock your elbows all the way out. Just extend and bring it in. Same as all the other movements, only moving our arms. The rest of our upper body is super stable. Nice and slow. Great job, guys. Feeling that tension, keep pushing, you guys got it. 3, and 2. Last one. And relax. You can go ahead and put those weights down. We're gonna do a quick upper body stretch. So go ahead and grab your arms behind your back and just press your hands down. Feeling our chest opening. And just go ahead and grab one arm, pull it across your chest. Great work with our upper body. Those exercises can be challenging, but you guys killed it. And that is the end of our upper body series. For our next section, you're gonna go ahead and grab a chair. We're gonna be doing these exercises seated in our chair. So go ahead and grab a chair, join me whenever you're ready. We're going to start off with our first movement. You're going to want to be kind of towards the edge of the chair, sitting up, bracing our core. For this movement, you're going to be lifting one leg, and we're going to be moving in a circular motion, circling our leg to the outside, keeping our knee bent. Good job. You don't need to lift your leg too high, just slightly off the ground. We're going to do a couple more to the outside. And last one. Good. We're going to do the exact same thing, just lifting our other leg. So you can go ahead and start those circles on our other leg. Really trying to not lean back too much as you lift, but keeping our body straight up. Good job. We're going to do a few more to the outside on this leg. And the last one. Go ahead and rest. Relax that leg. We're going to do that same kind of idea. We're just going to be moving our circles the opposite direction. So instead of going to the outside, you're going to move to the inside. So you're just going to take that leg and circle it inwards. Good job. Same as last time with our posture and our core. A slight lift off the ground. Good job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax that leg. Take a second. We're going to repeat again on our opposite leg with those circles to the inside. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start with that slight lift. You should really feel this working, kind of your hip flexor muscles, your leg muscles, and as always, your core. Good job, guys. We have a few more. And 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. That one can really start to burn, but you guys did great. For our next one, you can go ahead and sit back a little. Normally, you've been keeping that really good upright posture, but for this exercise, you can go ahead and lean against the back of your chair. So we're just going to be doing some we're going to be straightening our legs. So you can just go ahead and extend them out, feeling that really strong brace at the top and lowering. You can stay here. If this feels like a little bit too much, you can go ahead and straighten one leg at a time. Just putting one leg on the floor, extending the other, or you can go ahead and stay with both legs, which is just a little more challenging because you really have to use your core to lift and brace at the top. Good job. Keep pushing here, focusing again on our deep breaths. Inhale as you lift, and exhale as you lower. We're going to stay here for a little longer, doing a few more. Good, and 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a short rest here. Rest those legs. You can relax. We have a couple more exercises. Our next one is going to be similar to what we were just doing. This is kind of our last add-on. So if you want to stay with either this, or if you were doing the single legs, you can go ahead and stay there. But if you want to add one more level, you can go ahead and lift, hold at the top, open our legs a little bit, really feeling our hip muscles working, and then lower. So again, you can stay with those single legs, stay with our both legs, or add on again with that hold at the top, open, together, and lower. That's just a little bit more challenging because you're having to hold at the top for longer and use our muscles, our hip muscles, to open our legs. You guys are doing great. Keep breathing. And lower. We're going to do a few more. Last 3. Whatever level you're at. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. You guys got it. 2. And last one. Push here. Amazing job. We're gonna again rest for a second. Hopefully you guys are feeling those leg muscles, hip muscles, core really start to work. We have one more exercise and then we're gonna stretch. So for our final one, you're gonna be in that same position we've been, where you're leaning back against our chair. And even though we're leaning back, we still wanna be using our core muscles, so don't be slouching. We're just using the back of the chair to brace us. We're gonna finish off with some flutter kicks. So here you can go ahead and extend your legs. They don't have to be all the way straightened. We're just gonna lift off and you're just gonna kick back and forth, really small movements. You can go ahead and stay here. If this is a little bit too much, you can go ahead and have both legs on the ground and just lift one leg at a time. Or again, you can stick with those flutter kicks. We won't be here for long. You guys got it. Feeling our core muscles working, those hips. Last 5, and 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Great job. We're gonna finish off with some stretches. So we were working a lot in our hip flexors, our abs. So we're gonna do a hip flexor stretch. You're gonna wanna turn to the side of your chair. You're gonna wanna kind of be on the edge of your chair. You're gonna bend, or take your outside leg, and you're just going to relax here. And then if you feel the stretch here, go ahead and stop, or you can kind of extend up and lean back slightly to really feel that stretch throughout the front of your leg and into your hip flexor, making sure you're using your chair for stability. Taking some deep breaths and just feeling that nice stretch. Hold for a few more seconds. And relax. Great job. We're going to repeat that same stretch on our other leg. So just face the opposite direction so that our other leg is on the outside. Again, go ahead and bring that leg down. Putting our foot on the ground for stability and also using our chair. And just leaning back however much you need to really feel that stretch throughout the front of your body. Squeezing this glute so that you can really feel the stretch in the front of your leg, and also you're supporting your back. And relax. Great job. Go ahead and face the front again. We're going to do a nice little side bend stretch. You can stay here, reach the other arm over if you'd like. Making sure you're not leaning too much, but where you still feel in control. Just relaxing here. And go ahead and move to the other side. Holding for a few more seconds, a few more deep breaths. And back to the center. Great job, guys. That is the end of our day 5 workout. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope